Okay, here we are in round one. One note I'd like to make, before actually submitting the deck, I decided 12 red sources was maybe a touch excessive, so I cut a mountain for a forest. But alright, so we're going to play first. And this is okay. Gorkland Rampager, necessary lands. I would like to have a 2-drop and a different 3-drop that doesn't quite commit me so much, but so it goes. This guy might be horrible. We'll find out. Okay. So, let's see. The question is, do I want to play the Hellraiser Goblin or not? I say let's go ahead and play the Hellraiser Goblin and see how it goes, because we can kick off into the 4-drop, and we have a wild rebirth. That's going to require some creatures to die at some point, so. Alright, and the good news is, we don't even have to click them to attack them. Yay! And against an extort guy, I don't want the game to go long. The extort's just gonna, it adds up. Kingpin's Pet, okay. Alright, so he's tapped out, and he's attacking there. Oh, wow. This could be interesting. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and run out the Rampager. And swing in. Hit him for 6 this turn, I assume. So, yeah, this could get pretty tricky. Yeah, especially if he double extorts here. Or does he leave? He leaves Smite mana open, which is pretty telling in this situation. But let's see. So I'm just gonna assume he has Smite. So if I just leave it as is and try and do the Wrecking Ogre, he's gonna Smite on the Rampager, let the Hellraiser through, and that will that'll do 10 to him, which isn't bad per se. Or I can play the Fire Fist Striker, or I could actually, well, I could just play the Wrecking Ogre flat out, but I don't think that's the right play. I think I want a Fire Fist Striker, and then swing. I'll hit for 4. Let's see, I can Wildwood Rebirth. I think maybe just getting him to 3 this turn is probably the right move, because then I can follow up with a Fire Fist Striker. Maybe I draw another 2-drop or something. I do have the ability to Wildwood Rebirth and recycle that stuff. So let's just go ahead and go for broke. All right. So if he doesn't play the Smite, he's going to 1. Good news is he can't extort off of that. So yeah, we've got active treasons and stuff. You can also Wildwood Rebirth on the Rampager. That's a kill. This turn. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking he has to have the Arrows of Justice, or that would be the best card for him to have. Or no, he could have the whatchamacallit, Devour Flesh or Grizzly Spectacle too. So I'm going to play the Fire Fist Striker and just try and get in there. If he wants to trade and go to 1, that's okay. Like, he probably doesn't even really want to go to 1. Unfortunately, I don't have the mana to Wildwood or Burst of Strength and Wildwood Rebirth this turn for whatchamacallit. So what's he gonna do? He blocks there. So I'm just gonna assume he's got some sort of removal spell, and I'll try and win it this turn, because he could have Devour Flesh or yeah. Does he tap? Yes, he taps. Okay. So we win this. And then Blood Rush onto him. So that was kind of fun. A little crazy, but pretty fun. It's more fun when you win, typically. So yeah, we don't really have a sideboard unless we decided to go white for some reason, which I don't see. Orzhov tends to have a lot of good enchantments, as Gift of Orzhova and the 1,000 Lashes, so Naturalize might be okay, but I haven't seen any of them yet, so I think I'm just going to keep it as aggressive as I can and just run it like this. Alright, game 2. Yeah, he didn't have to do anything. Alright, so this hand is fine. It's a little slow, but Rebel Hulk and Zertar Swine are pretty nice. And we got a 2-drop coming up, or we have our choice of 2 drops. So, which one do I want to play? The Bomber Core or the Guild Mage? I guess the Guild Mage. No, wait, let's do the Bomber Core in case he has Devour Flesh. Nah, I guess it should have been the Guild Mage. Oh well. Alright, so we play the Stomping Ground tapped and the Guild Mage. So he Orzhov charms him. Okay. Well, he got his 2 damage in. 2 damage, discard, removal spell. Alms Beast. That's interesting. So let's see. If I attack in, the Zertar Swine can get through that, kind of, or would turn this into a trade. No, yeah, 5-4 on, yeah, he'd turn into a 6-6. But I think I'm going to go with just dropping the Rampager and passing the turn. Angelic Edict, okay. Is he going to attack? Okay. So that's a little bit painful. Let's see. So Robo Hulk's eventually going to be a 6-6. Zertar Swine only works on offense. This guy's going to be a little bit tricky to deal with, but eventually I should be able to pull off a double block or something on him. So clearly we're going to attack and I guess just play the Zertar Swine. I guess I could have stayed back and tried for a double block, but how did I not tap anything for green? This guy's a little bit tricky. Let's see. So he just stays back. So Knight of Obligation and a Screecher, so he's tapped out. Oh, he's exiled, so I can't, wouldn't have the option to rebirth him. So let's see, if I attack in, I'd only attack with the Zertar Swine, right? That would be the only reasonable thing to do. And then he blocks it with the Alms Beast. I Blood Rush. I don't get any damage through. There's no trample. So I could do that. He is tapped out, so that's pretty helpful. So I don't... He's shown a lot of removal. You don't want to Blood Rush into a removal spell, if at all possible. So I could do that, or I could just play the Rebel Hulk. He's going to be 6-6 now, and he'll turn into 7-7 next turn. He's only got one card left in hand. I think that's the better play. So let's just go ahead and do it. And not attack, pass the turn. Alright, what do we got? Diabolic Edict. Okay. And he can extort one time. Okay. Yeah, if he attacks with that Alms Beast, it's going to be very tricky. So I think I have to let it through. Although I have the option to double block. So let's see. If I just take it, I go down to 7. I go down to 6. He's got 2 extort guys, only 1 card left in hand. He's got the 1 flyer I can't deal with. If I block it, I go up actually to 18. And then I have the Thunder Fist. I don't really like either of these options. But, yeah. 1 damage isn't going to do a whole lot. I think I'll just take it. Oh. Alright. We'll try and drag this out. Because next turn I'd have to double block, and then if he has a removal spell, a Grisly Spectacle or Orzhov charm type thing, and Orzhov has access to tons of removal. He could even hit me with an Arrows of Justice on the swine. So we'll just take the devil we know. Yeah, that Angelic Edict is pretty good against us. So we've got the Thunder Fist, at least blocks the Knight of Obligation. We've got life. We just need to draw some stuff. Unfortunately, we went through some of our best spells. Slowly starts to extort us. Yep. Hits us for 1 there. Fortunately, I can't use the Vigilance, so I can't attack. Alright. We're not in horrible position, but we do need to draw something other than a forest. Do I want to attack? I'm doing 4 and I'm letting him get through for 2. I guess let's do it. Oh man. I'm giving him the option to double block, and then I'll take out the Knight of Obligation, which is fine. I'm okay with this trade, actually. Yeah. Does he have Smite? Am I playing into Smite? No. I probably shouldn't have done that, because he could have had Smite, and that puts me in a bad spot. Holy Mantle. That's an issue. And we're not going to have any way to deal with that. Wrecking Ogre. So obviously we attack this turn. He's got us on a 2-turn clock, essentially. So I guess we just have to play out the Wrecking Ogre. And let's see. If we draw another one of the Zertar Swines, that could possibly be killer if he doesn't block at all. Probably what he should do is attack with the attack with him and leave back a chump blocker. Towering Thunderfist, not going to cut it. Yep. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and maybe he skips his attack step or something. Yeah, lots and lots of land. Oh well. I don't really like running 18 lands when I'm on the draw, but the alternative was not too great. So let's see, he still did not show any enchantments, and so I think we just keep it like this. We're on the play, so that's better for us, and just try and give him the beat down. I really wish I could run a Fireman Avenger, but I don't want to mess up my mana to do it. Although our mana base kind of could support it, but for 1 card, which might be dead if we don't draw any of the 2 planes we potentially run. Yeah. Play first. This is okay. We're going to need to draw some more lands, but let's start with that. Why not? Land's good. Yeah, it's even the right color. so we can Disciple of the Old Way. He's much better on the attack than what's his face. And play that. Alright, so we're landing up. Oops. Okay. So we're getting some aggression going here. What's the blood rush cost on that? Is 3, so that's very doable. If we saw fit, I could trade right here. That's not horrible, but I think I want to keep him as an attacker. I was thinking of possibly using him to put in a 4/4 beater this turn, which wouldn't be bad. But he has Smite mana open. He left Smite mana open, actually. So don't want to do that. Don't want to... Yeah, he's definitely got Smite. So we don't want to lose a land. We're going to need lands. So we'll just go ahead and attack in. And he'll use a Smite on the Guild Mage, probably. And then we'll play Krakenura. Smite, where are you? Smiteth. Smite the wicked Guild Mage. We might want to Wildwood Rebirth him at some point. It's going to be a little awkward next turn if we don't hit a land drop or something that can evolve him. I don't know why it's taking so long to play the Smite. There it is. Let's just set up some auto yields. Yeah. Okay, yeah, whatever. I still do 2. So Krakenura's pretty good here. It's going to at least make it hard for him to attack in. Kingpin's Pet. This guy's on the full-on extort path. Okay. Alright, so let me think. I think we just attack with the Disciple of the Old Ways. And then probably Thunder Fist afterwards. We'll leave the Krakenura back because he blocks, and I don't want to play the Thunder Fist main phase. So this guy could start to get pretty good. If we draw another land next turn. I'm pretty sure I don't want to Blood Rush this guy. Just because he's probably got too much removal. I think just playing out a 6/6 and getting another Evolve on this guy is pretty good. So we'll just attack in with not the Krakenura. Let's see what he does. So there's another Smite. And triple extort off of it. Jeebus. He's actually going to gain life this turn. Good news is that's one Smite that won't be going for my Rebel Hulk. It's possible I should have put Skullcrack into this deck. To counter the extort, but yeah, maybe. Let's see, what would I have cut for that? Load GTC draft 5. I could have cut like a Thunder Fist for a Skull Crack. That probably would have been the correct play. But what are you going to do? So, let's see, I can Thunder Fist, leave open a red mana for the Disciple, and then attack in. I'll have a 2 power guy, a 4 power guy, and a 6 power guy coming after him. That's going to be a lot for him to deal with. That does leave me open to a counterattack, but I think I've got enough power that I'm just going to try and power through this. So let's do that. Big Croconura. He does have 3 cards left in hand, so he's probably got a Grizzly Spectacle for the Rebel Hulk. Yep. But he's still got probably just going to take 6. You know, I extorted once. Now he's going to double block, so we kill that. It doesn't matter whether I give him the first strike or not, does it? Right? Is it still... Yeah. So there's no point in doing it. Okay, so I still got 2 4 power guys up. I can Wildwood Rebirth Alms Beast. That's an issue. Let's see. So I can instant speed Wildwood Rebirth for the Rebel Hulk, and I think I'm gonna do that. And he comes in for 1. That's fine. Warmind Infantry. That'll be useful later, but we got to get through this Alms Beast. We're also going to gain 10 life off of this, I think. Assuming he blocks. He could not block, I guess. He is tapped out, so I think I definitely want him to block. Oh wait, if he doesn't block, I kill him. What am I saying? Don't block. Don't block, you fool. Yeah, because this is going to be +6. Return target creature. Make sure I click correctly. Definitely want the Rebel Hulk. Pay that. So yeah, we're going to gain 10 life off of this. I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. More extort. It's extort versus beef, essentially. Usually beef wins. Maybe not usually, but hopefully in this case. He can do a double block, which I guess he's going to do. Which is pretty risky against me, but unfortunately, no more combat tricks from me. Not this time. I could really blow him out if I had just the +1/+1 or +1/+1 counter. And then we got this guy. So we're doing some damage. Got rid of a lot of his extort. So let's see, I gained 10 life off of the lifelink thing. Yeah, I want to keep attacking in. Oh, he's got another smite. Damn, triple smite? Nice. What did he say? Oh, well. I'll find out in a second. He said nothing. I should have played one of these lands. Angelic Edict on him. Interesting. Oh. I guess you can start hitting in now. Zertos Swine. Alright. So, he could have more removal. I don't know what his last card is. It probably is removal, but what are you going to do? We're just going to have to beef it. Attack with some beef. Hopefully it's the Arrows of Justice now that we have Burst of Strength available. He's blocking. Is that just chump? It's just chump. Alright, so he's in chump blocking mode. That's decent. Oh, come on. Alright. Yeah, Orzhov has tons of removal. Skinbrand Goblin, okay. Alright, so we'll attack, and if he blocks, we might be playing into the 4th smite. Alright. Oh good, he didn't have the 4th smite. Alright, so we're going to play the Zertos Swine then. So he's going to have some trouble dealing with this. He played more land. I'm good with that. Please, no, don't tell me. Luminate Primordial. Interesting. We have very few ways of dealing with him. And he's got Vigilance too. I think that's going to win the game for him. Hit that land at just the right time there. Good news is we have some ways to blood rush over him. Both 7-drops? Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that's gonna do it. Or not. I drew. It's good to be good games. Yeah. That was a good game. That was fun. Yeah. What did I want to say? Yeah, it was fun. All right, that's it. We'll be into round 2. Active Treason got me there. I almost forgot that I had that option. So, all right. See you in round 2.